Okay. Where are we?
Okay.
So
Back again.
Okay. Oh, sorry about that, everyone.
So yeah, what is everyone doing in this situation?
Well, we've advised Magnus that, bringing the zombie into camp with the attire that he was laden in probably wasn't a good idea to try and negotiate their surrender.
Yeah.
So he's now
I
sitting in
sent
the
him
bush.
into some nearby bushes and had him drop dead, out of sight.
Okay.
Having said that, though,
Yeah.
I'm still not okay with anything. Any of this.
that's okay. Logan, in his wanderings about, as he's pacing up and down, has thought perhaps that he could change his raiment, so he could change into the clad of the mercenaries and see whether he could try and get in that way, or one of us could.
That's fine.
I'm just thinking Logan might be closest to there.
Good. That's good. Go for it.
I'm like, knock yourself out. I can have him undressed if you wish. Make it easier.
What is it with you, Magnus?
That might be helpful.
Healing rods, getting undressed.
Just disgusting.
Wow. I mean, I still go, alright then fine. You undress the zombie by yourself. And just sort of, like, turn my back on him.
Please. No, please, Magnus, please. Just, you do with your own things. I'll just lay them in a nice pile. Or get the zombie to lay them in a nice pile, and I'll pick up after that.
Ah, so you want me now, do you? I'll sort of raise my hand and raise him from the dead again. And have him undressed.
Okay. Oh, I think so. Okay. That's one
out of character.
Hey, go on.
Out of character, like the alternative is Logan walking into camp and just throwing his gauntlet down and challenging Reed to a duel and then trying to knock him out rather than kill him. So, it's pretty much the only two options that Logan can think he has left now. We've tried stealth, that didn't work.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, because you ruined it.
Yeah, well.
You fell flat on your face.
A dude clad in like full plate armor isn't going to be very stealthy.
No.
Did try. Okay. Logan is now going to go and change into the zombies clothing. Okay. And then, what does everyone else want to do while he's doing this? As in, and while he walks into camp.
I'll sort of lay low.
What are you saying to us before you go?
Well, I assume he's laying out a plan of some sort.
Well, I've just explained to you that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. Logan will turn to Hoshi and separate the camp. His attire. I don't know whether that's feasible, but to me that seems like the only logical plan left. We could always try and corner some men and interrogate them and see whether we could find out what's really holding them here.
So Logan's getting undressed and then getting the zombie's clothes on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hoshi, roll for being flustered because he's now naked and you're not used to this. You're like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Roll for being flustered.
What I'm not used to. Okay.
For being flustered.
Well, he did roll a 2 on his good looking check.
Naked man in my time.
Yeah. You're quite flustered. You're quite, it's fine. You're okay.
What?
So.
Also, hello, Scott. Okay.
Yeah. So, Logan, you're gonna move off? You're gonna...
In sort of this direction. So Perth, he doesn't really want to attract the attention of anyone else around.
Yeah.
So be stealthy, but just sort of casually walking over, but with purpose.
Cool.
But try not to be too loud, if that makes sense.
Go for it, yeah.
So I think he'll probably get to. I'll just keep going until you tell me to stop.
Keep going.
If anything happens.
Keep going.
If not, then I will call out to them.
Alright. What are you going to call out?
Alright, lads. What's going on? What's this booty?
Cool. I'm going to give you a +4 to your cunning checks now. Like a -4, sorry. A -4. Don't need to do a check just yet.
Oh, okay, sorry, I just did one preemptively.
It's going to go, alright, who are you? Reed didn't tell us anyone new was joining.
Oh, I've come in with a new batch.
Oh, you're one of the traitors from the caravan, aren't you? Vicious cunts those were. Bet you can swing that sword you got on your back as well as anyone else here. Alright, well you get nothing from this pile of goods, so head on further down in and Reed will speak to you presently, alright? Welcome to the crew.
Alright. Cheers, mate. Is it this way?
He reveals it on your map.
Okay, okay. Oh god, I've got half the fucking cross again. Right. Are you guys just going to sort of wait up there for me to be finished? Just out of character.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing.
Fair enough.
I mean, I don't really see what other choice we've got, as much as I don't want to stay with Magnus.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just going to stand out of sight, like, of the general vigilante.
What one of them calls after Logan goes, "Oi!" when you stop in your tracks.
Yeah?
Didn't you caravan blokes bring prisoners with you?
Sorry, Dean, I didn't hear that.
Didn't those caravan blokes bring prisoners with you? You weren't just on your own, were you?
Oh, they're behind me. Somewhere back. I think they're bringing them through.
Alright, well fucking go and get them. Don't be fucking around down here. And yo, take these, and he like throws this like little sack at you. Goes there, and even get you. So it's your arse. You're out on your rear end before you've even met Reed. You might just slit your throat.
All right. Well, I'll take my chances.
Yeah, and he goes just back to doing what he's doing. It's like he's just shifting out coins.
All right. I'm going to head back and sort of motion to him as though I'm going to go and see where the prisoners are at, and then go back to the group.
Okay, cool.
Okay, because I think that's probably he thinks it's probably wise that now that they've mentioned the prisoners.
As I go, well, that was a short trip.
Well, yeah. Well, successful one, perhaps. It seems as though they seem as though they accept me, and I found out where Reed is. So if you accompany me, I'm going to take you through as prisoners, and we'll see how that goes.
Right.
Just stay quiet, all right? I'll do the talking.
All right, by me.
And Hoshi, keep your face covered. They might know. They might think something's up from earlier.
I'll sort of put a mask over my face.
Okay, good. Follow me then. Okay. We're gonna go down. We're gonna go down to these blokes again.
I'm just going to be right back. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm just gonna walk them past as though I've tied their hands before this, sort of up there.
Yeah. They gave you shackles.
Or asked them to do that. Oh, did they? Okay, right. Okay. Yeah, I've taken the shackles then and shackled them up, and I'm just gonna walk them through as though I know what I'm doing. Really, I'm not gonna say anything to them.
Have you locked the shackles?
I haven't locked the shackles. No.
Okay.
No, I haven't locked the shackles. They're just sort of there for show, if that makes sense.
Okay, cool.
Hands behind the back. So I'm just going to walk through. I'm not going to say anything.
So one of the boat goes, "Oh, I up a Valenrefian. Oh, look at this. All the blood and all that. Lovely." And he just like goes back to just like having his a bit of ale on the side there, sitting on the side of the hill. And they're at the old wolf whistling a Magnus for some reason, because they like seeing like Valenrefian fought a bit low. So
yeah, good ones these are.
Cast into the dirt.
Read like these ones. I'm just going to sort of walk past with Magnus in tow, and I presume Hoshi as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go to there, I think. Put yourself behind me, Magnus. Oh god, there's a square there.
You're going into a bit of the place where there's like a load of blokes just chilling out, but mostly training as well. So these look quite disciplined for bandits. They look kind of. But anyway, carry on. Carry on.
Okay. Is there anyone sort of off to the side? Is there anyone sort of that I can pick out as being alone? Yeah, people. Oh, hello, Hershey.
Oh.
Hi.
Not really.
Do you want to move yourself down to where we've got to at the moment?
Oh,
What groups are there?
That's what you can see on the map so far.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just gonna keep walking. I'm gonna keep looking out to see if someone from a group, for example, doing their own thing. See if I can get someone on their own. I don't actually know where it is. And there's other things that I want to ask them as well. So.
Okay. Cool. So
Let's keep going.
you see there's like a quartermaster over here, and he is cataloguing slaves, or just prisoners.
Oh, okay.
Because
Good.
there are no
Okay.
slaves in Kildania,
I'm
so
gonna head over there then.
prisoners. Okay.
Okay.
And he
head
goes,
over there.
oh bloody hell, Valmy, if you'll not fetch a fine price, put him on his knees. They'll put the brand to him.
All right. I'm gonna kick Magnus down to the ground, but stay in front of him, just in front of his left shoulder.
Okay.
Okay, I'll look up to him, and as he I'll say, I assure you, I am far more useful to you without that brand.
He's like, what do you mean?
Yes, I am a man of the binding, you see, and I have rather skilled in the art of healing, you would say. Something that people of your persuasion might find useful.
He basically says, and why would a brand stop you from doing what we would tell you to do?
Because if you come near me with that brand, I will kill you.
He's like, looks like we got one that chooses death over submission. It's fair enough. And he like, just gets his sword out and just approaches you.
I flicker him a smile, and then cast Drain Life on him.
Okay, cool. Roll for
No.
roll your
God.
binding check. Okay, no, don't roll
That's
any.
good.
Don't roll anything.
Ah.
He's so close to you and his guard's so down that he's actually dead straight off. He just falls dead over his desk, and everyone around you aggroes at this reasonably, you know.
Oh god. Oh god. What the
I
hell?
stand up and just say, as I said, I would prove most useful to you without the brand. And to fix everyone with my stare.
Do a cunning roll, but with a -4, please.
So I'll add my -1 as well.
Okay. A lot of them stand down, but two of them come in to try and swing at you, Magnus, just trying the luck. Okay. So what are you gonna do? Actually, Logan, what are you
We'll
gonna do?
step in.
Yeah.
Logan go. Oh, you! I'll get a good price for this one. I don't want you hacking him apart.
Okay. Do your cunning again, -4.
Okay.
Okay. They stand down. They go, alright, you take him to Reed. Any more funny business, we'll hack him to fucking pieces.
Alright, where's Reed at?
You've already
That was terrifying. Dan, your mic is like lagging out, and you'd
yeah, pretty
see
bad.
that in like slow motion.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
it was quite terrifying. Like if I was the guard, I would be like,
Oh shit, it's a
Ah! Runs away.
just like, "Where's
goes, Reed. Okay, Reed is over here. He showed you before. The other guy showed you before.
Okay, cool. Great, right. Let's head off that way, in that direction. Let's get to there, for example.
Okay, they're all giving Magnus very bad looks now, like, fuck it, you know, I hope Reed kills him. So, I'm gonna let you put yourselves right by Reed now. That's alright. You are admitted. He doesn't really have a tent. He's just strolling around, and he looks at you and he goes, "I heard the commotion. What's going on?" And he's got like the heavy brow of a Raid Mirian, and he's got the legs of a horseman as well. So you know he's pretty powerfully built. Looks about 6 foot. He's got the fiery red hair pulled back over his scalp, and he's got a bow slung over his shoulder, and a full quivers on his back, and he's got a bastard sword slung across his back as well.
Okay, good stuff. Oh, new prisoners these. I thought you'd want to see them yourself.
Because and who are you?
Valiant. From the caravans, from the caravan raid.
I didn't ask where you were from. I asked who you were.
Well, my name's Logan. I'm just from. I just went a bit brummy there. I don't know what happened there. From
When he's being snide, he goes.
I'm from
well, just Logan.
Yeah, it's like.
Well, just Logan.
What?
Who are you? You're a wizard.
Yeah.
I'm from. Not much more to say to myself.
Okay.
You know, a man's business is a man's business.
He goes. Alright, fine. And who is she? This is a bed slave? Well, not slave, we don't do slaves here. A bed handler.
If you want, it's fine.
Alright.
As long as it serves you well.
Alright, I like him, Easton. Bring her here.
I'll sort of shove Hoshi towards Reed.
And he goes, nah. These aren't the hands of a bed slave, my friend. These are the hands of a practiced warrior, aren't they? And he turns them over, and he turns over Hoshi's hands that have got calluses on them. And he goes, yeah, not the hands of a lady you brought me here. Who the fuck are you? I suggest you tell me now. And he says that to Logan.
I suggest you shut up, or I'll get my friend here, and sort of nods over to Magnus to, well, shall we say, bring you some unpleasantness.
I'll fix him with the most menacing stare I can muster.
And it's like, okay.
And smile maliciously.
Reed just looks at Magnus and goes, alright, bring away. And shoves Hoshi to the ground, like draws his blade, and runs at Logan first. So
okay.
I'm gonna immediately draw out my knives.
Yeah, cool. Well, we'll go just do the blade work between Logan and 10 minus 3. You need to.
What's this? Oh, is it? Surprise round. Sort of thing?
Yeah, we were actually completely even there. So there's steel ringing everywhere. It's between Logan and Reed, and the 3 guys behind you move to open the gates, because there are gates here that allow the rest of the blokes in. This is like his private encampment.
Okay.
So, what are you gonna do? What are you guys gonna do? Logan, you are currently fending off. You can't do anything because you're fending off Reed. So what are the other 2 doing?
I'm going to draw out one of my steel daggers and stab him in the back of the leg.
Okay. Cool.
While he's distracted by fighting Logan, hopefully.
Cool.
So do I need to roll blade work?
Yes, but I won't roll against you because I'm currently... yeah, so just roll and take...
Okay, 'cause my blade work is 3, so I'm really relying on the fact that he's distracted here.
Well, you get a -2 to it because...
Got Dice Gods. Please.
Dice Gods, please. Oh. Dice Gods say no.
So 7.
Yeah, 7. That doesn't do it.
Yeah, my blade work's 3, so...
Yeah, it doesn't do it. Okay.
If I'd shot an arrow, that probably would have worked.
Yeah, that's what I'm just thinking.
Yeah,
I'd actually got up and drawn my bow.
Right, so Magnus,
It doesn't make sense.
what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to notice the people running for the gate, so I'm going to use my first action to cast Life Drain on the one who's nearest to the gate.
Mm-hmm.
So, roll d10. 5. Succeeds.
Mm-hmm.
And then roll 8. Doing that much damage.
He is mind leashed to you now, so you can now control him. He's not dead, he's just mind leashed.
Alright, well, he's going to turn to his fellows. Can I let him, like, emit, like, an unearthly scream?
Yeah?
I shall have him do that.
He just goes, I'm a pretty teapot! And I'm really, really, really loud.
stand before the gate.
Yeah. And,
And I will instruct him to murder anyone who attempts to step near it or open it.
okay, he turns round and he shouts, I'm a pretty teapot, and cleaves his friend's head in 2 with a horrified look on his face. And the other guy just, like, stops dead in his tracks. What are you going to do?
Cut him down.
Okay, yep, he stabs the other guy, and the other guy doesn't want to fight back, so he just goes back against the wall, and then just kind of holds his hands up like he submits. He's like, just whatever you've done to him, just release him, alright? It's my brother.
I'll smile a wicked smile as he drives his sword into his heart.
Okay, so he just kills him. Okay. It's probably the most evil thing that's ever happened in any of our roleplays ever. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, I have to outdo Hassan, right?
Yeah. So he kills.
Hassan killed probably like an entire city of people.
Yeah.
Through his actions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
but he didn't mean to.
A little less personal, I suppose.
So what do you do with the guy who's alive?
Well, he shall stand guard by the gate
Okay.
and stop anyone from approaching it.
Okay. Alright.
Like, so it can't be opened from inside.
So, Logan and Reed now are doing blade work.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm relying on you, Logan, to defeat this guy.
That's a
in
crit.
a one-on-one combat.
That's a crit. Yeah, that's a crit to stop it.
Yep.
No, it's not a natural. It's got to be a natural crit. So we
Yep, okay.
go on to the weapons. What did I give him again? Okay. Another 10d8. Okay. Times 2. 20d8. And the piercing value is 8. So take 8 from your armor, please. Your armor value for this hit.
Yep.
And you take 97 damage.
Okay.
Sterling cross that he just laid across your chest.
Okay.
Okay.
Is he bringing the next one?
Yep. You need a 2. You need to beat a 2. You do not beat a 2.
No.
That is another crit. Remember to minus your... Christ, how much HP do you have left?
122.
Okay, well, that was 107 damage.
How much is that?
107 damage.
107.
7.
Okay.
Minus 2. You need to be at a 4 for the next one.
Nope.
Just a normal hit though.
Okay.
52 damage.
Okay.
And that's his attacks. You now get yours. You gonna go for it?
Okay.
Some duel.
Let me see. I'm going to try and use Shield Bash to bash him to the ground.
Okay.
So let's do.
Oh.
Yep. Very much so.
Automatically happens. So you bash him to the floor. Okay.
Yep.
So he loses.
So I gain a free attack.
Mhm.
Yep. Okay, so I would like to just put my sword to his throat rather than actually kill him.
Okay.
And just pin him down on the floor.
Yeah. Okay, he's like in pain because he's like got smacked right in the face with the shield, and he's like, ah, what the fuck do you want?
You're coming back with us to town, to Dwellings Moor.
Yeah.
Is that somewhere?
Yeah.
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 And you're going to instruct your men to come back with us, and if you don't, we will kill you.
I'm not going back there with that
very
fucking
painfully.
I'm not going back with that older man. I told him last time I wouldn't be back again. Fuck him.
Well, I assure you, we can cause you much more pain than he ever could. So I would advise you come with us.
Really? No, I think I'll stay here, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Magnus. You think you'll stay here? Okay. Well, we'll see about that. Magnus, come over here.
I'll
to Magnus.
walk closer, but still be standing behind Logan so that he gets hit by the sword first.
Okay.
Like,
Magnus, what do you think we should do with our friend here? Okay.
I go, well, he wanted him alive, so that rules out me killing him. I guess we could bind his hands and carry him out of here hog style.
So I won't go back to him. I told him last time what I did to my mother was fucking filthy. Let me go. Let me get back up again.
What do you think? Shall I cut out his tongue? See how he likes that?
Well, having his tongue out will kind of make it hard for him to stand trial.
Oh,
I mean, he
needs
has to have a
speak for
defense,
it,
right?
He's just like, he should stand trial, not me. He's a fucking monster. He should stand trial, not me.
Go on then, let's hear your side of the story.
He's just like
Make it quick though. Make it quick.
He just like grits his teeth and just spits onto the floor. Goes, he's my father. Didn't he tell you? Didn't he say anything? You fucking stupid cunts coming in here, coming after me. I fought with him for years. I did everything he ever asked me to, and he forced himself on my mother. Fucking prick. Fucking killed her as well. Killed her. Alright? Trying to resist. I took half his men, and I took him into the hills. I've been fighting the Morvadians ever since. I hit their supply trains, and the Morvadians are paying my father off. He's a fucking disgrace. And he's like, spits again onto the floor.
Okay. First, I'd like to make a check to see whether I can tell whether he's actually putting it onto.
Okay. You're gonna get a -5 to this because he's not very, he's terrified at the moment. So cunning -5. Okay. You succeed, and you are getting sense that he is telling the truth. Okay. It takes a lot for him to say this. He's not used to telling the story.
All right then. I hear your story. Have you got any proof?
He goes,
Around?
I've got his accounts. That's why he wants me dead or in jail. Look over there. and he's like he points to a chest near him.
Magnus, would you mind going to see for me, good fellow?
Alright, I'll have a look. I'll go over and peruse the accounts.
Okay. So you peruse the accounts and you see that indeed the Elderman from Dwellingsmoor is being paid off by the Morvadians to keep supplies from Raid Miriam men, and to actually sell them poisoned horses that are going to collapse and die in a couple of days because they've eaten poisoned food, and things like that. And they're also paying him off to spread dissent in the local citizenry and all that. And you're also getting a sense that he has been operating a slave trade in the area, which is highly illegal in Keldanium. You're not allowed to keep slaves, not like Valenreef where you're allowed. You're not allowed at all here. And so yeah, and that Reed did head up his slave trading operation, but didn't like it, but it made a lot of money. And that the Morvadian generals have been writing to Dwellingsmoor, to the Elderman Roderick, stating that that his son is a bit of a problem, and that he doesn't respond to authority very well, and things like that. Whether the personal stuff's true or not, well, you gotta take his word for it, because obviously there's nothing there that denotes what happened.
The accounts support his story.
Yeah, the accounts do support his story.
I'll still go.
Okay.
Well, well, well. It appears our employer has been a very naughty boy. Like, these accounts are, well, I'd say the word filthy, but that would be an understatement. This is corruption beyond even Valenreef.
Let me see that.
I'll hand in the papers.
Okay. Sort of have a peruse through. I've lifted the sword off Reed's throat by this point.
Okay. He stands
Sort
up
of
and
look through.
You see him get his sword, but he puts it back in its scabbard on his back after cleaning it off. He goes, he goes, oi, magic man, and like waves to Magnus.
Yes?
Do you mind letting my man go over there? He seems a bit distraught. And you turn around and the man's like got a manic look on his face, like the one you took over.
I'm like, alright. Just as long as he doesn't leave. And I'll snap my fingers and release my hold on him.
He's like, he just goes, I just killed my brother. And just like faints straight away on the floor. He's like, right. Beginning to see why you lot had an empire all those years ago.
Well, this is, yeah, Magnus seems to be correct about this information. I'm sorry, I didn't realise it when has tricked us, it seems. Well, I can't bring your men back, unfortunately.
No, my father, he's not tricked you at all. He's probably got complete deniability in what he's told you. You were paid to do a job. So how about this? You bring me in, and you help me take over the town. You don't need to do anything. You just bring me in, and I'll kill him, and we'll set things right. And I'll pay you double whatever he said.
Double.
That seems like an honourable recompense. What do you think, Magnus?
It seems like a large amount of gold to me.
If you don't want any part in it, you can kill me now and leave. But I'm not going to...
double the price he offered.
Yes.
You know that's 7,000 gold.
Really? Goes
7,000.
I go, well, he was desperate.
Well, I think from everything that I have here, and what I know was in the treasury last time I was there, I can probably give you around 700 gold each. But then I won't have enough. If I give you any more than that, I won't have enough to feed my people. And that's what I want, is to win this war for my country. I'm a patriot, unlike that sack of shit sitting in Dwellingsmoor.
You know what, Reed? I'm gonna take your offer.
Thank you, thank you. I'm sorry for saying you're a bad
Just
slave.
because-
Me too.
I hope so.
She's not a bad slave.
Do you mind?
I'm sorry. I've seen plenty of bed slaves in my time. You do not look like one of them. Take it as a compliment.
I'm just not sure what that's supposed to mean.
Alright, okay. So, what are we doing?
Anyway, we should move. We should move quickly.
We should move. Okay. Reed, can you make sure that your men won't cause us any trouble on the way out?
Well, my plan was for my men to enter the town in plain clothes, and as soon as I get in reach of the alderman, I strike at him, I kill him. You keep his guards from killing me long enough for my men to get inside the keep, and the town's ours. The people are already with me.
I'm sure we can do that.
Half of these men out here are the villagers that we've trained. They get good wages from us and their families are fed. So, you gonna go back to...
What do you think, everyone? I think so.
Sure.
Why not? Seems like he's got the right end of the stick, so... Let's go.
Back we go. Okay, so it takes you like another day to get back. And
Listen, there's something I want to say before we go. Okay.
yeah, we're nearly done now, by the way, so don't worry.
I want to talk to Magnus and say, look, I know where you are now, okay? And strange country, and you guys are my only, the only people I know here. After my crew dissolved, so I want to keep working with you, and I want to, I don't want to have to head out on my own or anything, but I want you to promise me that your abilities you have and will continue to only the heat of battle under provocation.
That seems like a fair arrangement to me. Trust me, raising people in the middle of town never ends well. And sort of flash a knowing smile.
I can't exactly.
And sort of hold out my hand to shake hands. I swear an oath.
I'm not going to say that I'm happy with what it is you do, or that I trust it particularly, but I can hardly hold you to higher. I'd be if I didn't sort of draw the line there, I'd be holding you to higher standards than the knight over there. So, if that's understood between us, then we can continue as we have been.
Yes. Well, you don't have to like it, but if it makes you feel better.
Cool.
I could also do with a little less of the maniacal laughing, if you don't mind.
I'll try, but I take pleasure in my work, I've spent some years perfecting it, and I take a certain pride in it. Is that wrong?
Magnus, promise me that you're on our side here. Okay.
Of course I'm on your side. I mean, we still have to get to Kalestown.
You're not gonna hurt anyone that's, not an enemy to begin with.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Why don't I believe that?
On your honor.
On my honor.
Then it's agreed. Let's go.
Alright. So, we'll skip forward to when you're, you were saying that as you were coming in through the new gate. And, you actually come forward to. Actually, no, you're not coming in through the new gate. You're coming in from Market Gate at the bottom, and you actually ride through the town, and you get to Dwelling's Keep, and everyone's like shocked, and you're actually hearing like a few muttering curses where they see Reed with his hands tied behind his back, and a lot of the curses are of cursing their own bad luck that this has happened rather than cursing him. Do you know what I mean? It's like an oh no kind of kind of reaction, and you get to the front of Dwelling's Keep, and a lot of people are shouting for the the Valenrethian prick to be strung up, because they've gone and captured pretty much their Robin Hood. You know what I mean? This entitled bastard's walked into town, then come back, and the guy who's been keeping food on their plates pretty much by poaching from the alderman's land has now been captured, so they're not very happy. And there might be a bit of a riot on our hands.
Huh.
But then there are men moving amongst the populace, calming them down. And you recognise that these are Reed's men in plain clothes, with swords underneath their clothes.
Can we detect that the citizens seem to feel that way about?
Yeah,
Reed?
it's pretty much like it's pretty obvious, yeah. And
Very vocal about it, are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
You come into Dwelling's Keep, and you are escorted because Reed is bound. You're escorted to the Elderman, who's sitting in his throne room, and he's dressed to the nines for this occasion because finally he's going to get to, put this man in prison. And he says, he goes, "Marvelous, marvelous! You brought the bandit back here to face judgment. I am very, very pleased. Your payment awaits." And
yes, Roderick, here's your prize.
Okay. And at that moment,
That's your prize.
Reed turns round to Hoshi and opens his hands, like as in the "give me your bow" sign. Just throw me your bow.
Okay. I guess I'll throw it.
Okay, you throw it, and he takes an arrow from his sleeve, knocks it, and shoots an arrow, and it thrums straight through the Alderman's throat, and he just goes backwards, and the blood just starts pooling over his throat, and he's choking, and Reed just walks up to him, and 5 guards, 2 from one side, 3 from the other, just rush him completely straight away. What are you guys going to do?
Logan's going to charge forward into the fray.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'll draw my knives, I guess, and try and move towards Reed to get my bow back so I can actually do something.
Okay. Reed is now safe from the guys because Logan charged forward. What? Because then they realise he's the bigger threat, and he has picked up the bow and he's thrown it back to you, Hoshi. So you've got it back.
Okay.
In fact, let's just reckon it and say he did it just straight after he shot the Alderman, so he's just thrown it back to you.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. So what's everyone else doing?
By the way, as
like me
long
to-
as I'm fighting with an 8 bowman rather than 3 blade work, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like me to act first, or do you want?
You go
do you know what
first.
the others are doing before?
You go first in this blade work
Okay,
combat
right.
because you have got higher perception than you.
Oh, damn, I didn't activate that. Okay, I was trying to activate Shrugging Off the Worst, but that didn't happen, apparently. So I'm just going to charge in and activate Sundering Blade, because that was the next one I was going to try and do. Which, again, is not done anything. Okay.
Do you know what? Re-roll Shrugging Off the Worst. I want to see it in action. Okay.
Okay, that's better.
Okay. Yeah, so you're not
Right,
Caesar
so I
anymore.
charge forward headlong into them.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, not Caesar anymore. Yeah, right.
You're not climbing anything.
So yeah, I charge into the power forwards into the enemy. No, not climbing anything.
No.
If okay.
You sure you don't want to try and
Right, okay.
sneak up and collapse on your armor and make everything?
I don't know. Good stuff. Right, I'm going to make
Explain
the
what it
attacks
does.
against them then.
Explain what it
So
does for people on the stream.
right. So shrugging off the worst, basically, so I power forwards into the enemy, and then, so I'll read the description. You power forwards into the enemy and summon on your vitality to accept the wounds being dealt to you in an attempt to reach them. If you pass, you deal, the damage they deal you in the next round is halved, but if I deal any damage, I don't take any damage at all. So I sort of shrug it off as I go through, and I double the damage that I quell. So it's quite complicated, quite a good one, I think.
Okay.
But I can only use it when I'm charging into combat.
Sounds good.
Right. So there's the first blade work for you, so I have a 3.
Cool. Hits. Yeah. Unless that's a crit. I don't think it is.
I think it might be crit, actually. Yeah, crit. What's target 2? Okay, and then the second one. Oh no, that's not a crit. That is a crit though. So the first one's just a hit. The second one,
a crit.
A hit and a crit. Right, that's it. Because I use one action to charge in. So.
Okay.
So that doubled. So 152.
They're both dead.
They're
both dead.
That's the crit, and then that's.
Yeah, you
That's the hit.
You literally just you've intercepted them and charged in, and just cleaved once right and then cleaved once left. But like, so one with 2 hands, then you use the momentum of that swing to bring it round with the strength of your right wrist, and then just slice through the other guy. So like he literally keels over backwards in half, and they're just dead on the floor. And the extra 3 men are like near Magnus. So Magnus, what are you gonna do?
Alright.
Okay.
Well, what am I going to do? I am going to run away. What I'm going to do. I'm going to
Magnus fashion.
I'm going to move towards Logan.
Okay.
And stand behind him.
Okay.
As some more good fellows who wish to meet you.
Okay, cool.
I'll give them the pleasure.
Okay, Hoshi, what are you going to do?
Not sexual again.
Anyone that looks, any of our sort of enemies that look particularly healthy and like they're still a danger to us, I'm going to fire off some shots and try and, once again, try and incapacitate them without killing them.
Okay.
Sort of thing.
Okay, so roll your attack. What's your bowman?
Okay.
8, isn't it? Yeah, go for it. Roll your...
Yep.
Whatever attacks you have. That's a hit, a crit, a hit, and a crit. Hit, crit,
Okay.
hit, crit.
So crit is just double.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just double damage.
Well, it's just some weapons it's triple, but they're really expensive.
Oh, I'm just normal hunting bow kind of thing. Okay. That's for a hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's for a hit.
One's incapacitated.
And then...
That's a death
And
because
those
you've got
are
a lot of
crits.
ones. So the first one, the shaft goes straight through his eye socket and he just falls to the ground dead. And the second one, he is... dead. So the 2 crits have killed, but the 1 guy is alive from that. But the fight's over. Pretty much.
2 guys, right?
Yeah, 2 guys are dead, 1's alive, and
I'm fine.
Logan's killed
No,
the other 2.
Oh, well, there are only 3 guys.
Yeah, no, there were 5,
okay,
but Logan's
fine.
killed
It's
the
just
other
like
2.
4 arrows.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So, Reed has actually hacked off the Elderman's head, and he just looks at me and goes, he's like, he goes, nothing to say, arsehole? Like, no tips on my sword swing? And then just like, walks outside and goes, come with me, you lot. And you can hear like commotion downstairs as the fight is now dying down, as Reed's men have taken the keep, and he opens the door to the peasantry who are all cheering and all like really, really happy, and he holds up the head and then throws it to them, and they start kicking it around, and that's how we'll end the session this time. And the game of football was invented, ladies and gentlemen. Because that is actually how it was that is actually how supposedly it happened. Supposedly.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
In Scotland, yeah.
That's pretty terrible.
So, what you agreed to be paid from the alderman straight away? Because you're now getting double that. So what was it? You're going to be paid.
It was 500 each.
500 each.
500 each plus 100 for each
Every
10.
10
Yeah,
so that'll be another 500.
That's no. Yeah, you're not doing that because he.
Not
That's
just
nothing.
No, because
Fair enough.
So
it'd be 1,000 each then.
yeah, but he said 700, didn't he? Because that's all he could afford to give you.
Yeah, he did say 700.
That's not being as much.
Yeah.
So you get
That's okay.
700 gold each, and you've all
Those are the
leveled up.
terms we agreed.
Yeah. So you've all leveled
Yeah,
up.
that's more than we
fantastic.
could possibly have earned from the other guy. And it was the better choice.
Yeah.
I don't care about money as much as I care about what clearly turned out to be, the right decision.
The right decision, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't quite ready for how much, how bad Roderick seemed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Not
That
everything's
took me off guard as well.
not everything's clear cut in this world. Unfortunately.
I was saying to Tom Dean when you were away that, I don't know whether it's necessarily a good idea for me to, be talking in these terms, but I think reasonably, like, I'm obviously going to I'm not going to just quit the character just for the sake of the campaign. I'm going to keep things going, but like in reality, I think Hoshi will be out of there at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you want to re-roll, we can say she leaves.
I was struggling to. I don't really want to re-roll. I kind of like her character, but I do feel like I've made her a little bit like sort of unrealistically credible in this situation.
Yeah.
For the sake of.
Maybe the death
Well, I
of
imagine you'd at least want to get to the port first.
Maybe the death of her father has made her a lot more cynical and willing to accept this kind of behaviour.
Yeah.
Well, plus on a practical basis, you'd want to get to the port to get out, so the Black Banners don't murder you. So you'd at least accompany us to Kalestown, and then from there, maybe seek your own way.
The death of her father arguably made her kind of less cynical in a way. I don't know, like, I think the main idea of it was that she basically it was like the sort of the moment of realization about like just how dangerous everything that she was sort of involved in was, and so like she's not really able to escape that anymore because it's kind of threw things for a bit of a spin. But at the same time, like, she's now the fact that she's now hanging out with necromancers is just like, she's gone from bad to worse, frankly.
Yeah, just her life's gone fucking mental. Well, to be fair, I mean,
so yeah,
in
she's just desperately hoping that they're not going to murder her suddenly in her sleep.
One of the actual lines is actually in Dragon Age Origins, because you get such a cast of weird and wonderful, sometimes downright despicable characters in your party. One of the lines you can say to somebody who wants to join your party is, "What the hell? It looks like I've got enough armed lunatics following me already." So it's just like, yeah, that's exactly what fantasy is all about, and just having these like armed maniacs following you around. So
Yeah, well, I tried to make. I was kind of hoping Hoshi was going to be a bit more like, not just crazy, because like I realized, like, I mean, Perse was basically like, it has to be said, he was a bit psychotic.
A little.
Like, he wasn't really. So it was kind of okay that he was like sort of murderous, because he was kind of just a bit of a zealot. As much as he seemed like a kind of peaceful guy. Like, I did want him to have. I did imagine in my head a conversation between him and Hoshi that would have happened if they had been together, where he kind of like, tells her, like, he basically tries to sort of, I think if they had met, if I had been there, his advice for her would have been, don't make the mistake I did. Like, violence doesn't doesn't actually solve things, which would reinforce a lot of what she already kind of thought about. So, yeah, I don't know. It's pretty jarring. Like, I feel like with most ordinary characters like Logan, it's sort of it's kind of addressable. But I think we've got like probably the most sane character we've ever had, with the least sane.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, there will be
like,
there will be
if
sessions.
you actually think about it in terms of like real, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, there will be sessions in future where like Hoshi is pretty in her element. So I wouldn't. I think it's actually the next one. So I wouldn't like be worried about that.
Pretty what?
She's in her element, like she's actually where she's supposed to be, sort of thing. So
Right. Yeah.
yeah, so I wouldn't worry about
Because I
it.
was thinking, like, even in the Ventia campaign, like, no one really had any concerns about like killing pretty indiscriminately.
Yeah.
Yeah, even Corthan and like Lang, who come across as the sort of most reasonable of the lot, like
It's like
they
murdering
still
things.
just kill a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
Whereas, I mean, I've accidentally killed 3 people today. That's probably, it's not great, but
yeah, but compared
See,
to
the thing
other
is, I thought that about Magnus, but at least Magnus kills when it's necessary.
yeah, it doesn't just go off.
Yeah, I
his head.
don't murder indiscriminately.
as far as we know, yeah.
And the only person who does that is
Yeah.
Resin.
I think,
isn't
I
he?
think,
Resin.
I think, to be honest, like I think Hoshi's so desperate at this point that like the only thing keeping her from just like running away is the idea that Magnus is, true to his word, like reasonable guy apart from being a necromancer. So as long as he's true to his word and he's like not lying about, only using his powers as a sort of, as a weapon when it's necessary,
Yeah.
I think she'll sort of be alright with it. But like, I think deep down she realizes that's not really,
Yeah.
it's not really a reasonable
Yeah.
thing. And also there's of course the fact that Magnus is completely lying.
Well, you never know. You never know.
I'm not completely lying. Like I never raise the dead just for the lols, unless.
No, but you definitely do murder the innocent. You're not just doing this
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
as like
I mean, I have to keep my collection.
as a means to an end, to an end.
I have to keep my.
Yeah.
So I think like that tenuous like grasp on,
Yeah.
on a sort of
I think he reminds me
reasonable
of
relationship.
he reminds me of the Emperor from Star Wars, pretty much, because he's evil and he fucking loves it. Do you know what I mean? That's just
Yeah.
Are you sure that's not Dan when he goes into slow motion mode?
yeah.
That was what I was thinking.
Yeah, yeah.
And, like he was just about to say.
Where is
Soon your transformation to the dark side will be complete.
yeah. Just the secret to all Star Wars dialogue. It's like something dark side.
Something dark side.
Yeah. something complete. Yeah. If you ever do Star Wars or RP, I will be doing the Emperor. Fuck it, I'll definitely be
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
donning the Emperor's robe.
But yeah, Dan. Just long as you don't learn about my extracurriculars, it's alright.
Yeah.
And don't read my book either.
Yeah,
You
I
don't-
think
you don't
we'll,
wanna be-
I think we'll be just about okay if I don't, and if I do, then yeah, we may have problems.
Yeah. Yeah. Although actually, I don't think you'll be able to read my book, since it is written in ancient Valenetian.
No,
So,
Yeah, I'm not really well versed on that.
unless you got a cipher.
although that would then raise the question of how I, unless I knew, that would then raise the question of how I can write fluently in ancient Valenetian,
I'm gonna
which
shut
would be an
off
awkward
stream.
question.
So I'll say goodbye to stream. Bye stream. Oh, and
Yeah.
stay tuned if you want to see like.
I've asked you.
I think it will be Mass Effect tonight, but we'll do Wolf Among Us another time. Or might be Wolf Among Us tonight. I don't know. Bollocks to it. We'll do the Wolf Among Us tonight.
This is awesome.
Yeah,
I started it, but
We'll do the Wolf
Yeah.
Among Us tonight because it's taking the place of Skyrim because it's just too big and I can do Skyrim forever. So I'll pop Skyrim on like once a week. We'll do an episode once a week and we'll carry on with Mass Effect and So if you want to see The Wolf Among Us, then stay tuned. And you know, thanks for watching. And if you liked what you saw, then come back and follow us and watch it on YouTube. But we've also got lots of other shows, so check out the Twitch channel. And yeah, that's about it, really. I think that's about it.
Potentially talk about
we got
joining a campaign. Is that a thing?
Yeah, we're doing. There will be other campaigns. One set in a Western world, steampunk/Western place, which I'm quite happy about. And there will be another one which I want to stream on this website, which is going to be somebody else's world and somebody else's rule set. So finally, I'm going to get to play in a game, and I'd like to play with you guys. So follow along on the channel if you want to check that out. And yeah. We'll see you soon. Oh, and the new schedule starts tomorrow. So, yeah, just check the channel, and that is the schedule from now on. So, yeah, see you later, guys. Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.